Hey guys, Justin here, and we're at home and we're planning for our big trip to Tasmania coming up inside 4 weeks' time. As many of you know, we're planning a big family trip by cabin and car around Tasmania. There's been a bit of planning that's been going on. You might have seen on social media a post where we projected literally the map of Tasmania up on the wall and then started to put in place all the key things we wanted to see. So I thought I'd take a moment to share with you what we've narrowed down on and walk you through our planned trip. It's going to be a big trip in a very small amount of time. So we're trying to pack as much as we can in. We will be coming back to Tasmania. We plan to do Tasmania as part of our big lap in 2020, but in the meantime we wanted to go and check it all out by cabin and car. So these are the plans that we've got to see Tasmania. So we're going to be departing on the Spirit of Tasmania from the Port Melbourne terminal and arriving in Devonport at their ferry terminal there. We'll stay a night in Devonport before heading off to Tasmania. Onwards from Tasmania, we're going to head to Lemontine Wilderness Retreat, which looks unbelievable. We'll spend a bit of time there. We'll go on to Cradle Mountain. We've been told the best time to go is in the morning when there's no crowds. From there, we'll go and do the West Coast Wilderness Railway in Strawn and spend a night looking around Strawn. On to a working farm at Coringa Farm, which has a tour, before going to Tahoon Airwalk and then on to Masaki's sushi restaurant. As you know, we're going to Japan soon, so we want to get as much sushi and Japanese food in before going out to the Hastings Caves and Thermal Springs. We'll be back into Hobart and spend some time in Hobart looking around. From there, we're going to Richmond, to Old Hobart Town, which is a miniature town. And then we're going to go to the whole other side of the coast to Swansea Saltworks and Beach, which is just overlooking Freycinet National Park, before going into the Cataract Gorge. Onwards to Launceston, where we'll spend some time in Launceston before heading up to the Tamar Island wetlands and walk. And finishing up, we're going to hit Seahorse World and Platypus House before returning to Devonport to get the Spirit of Tasmania back home. So I'm not going to lie to you, there's a lot there. We've mapped out everything that we want to do this trip. There's some things that we really wanted to do, like the Bay of Fires and some other really nice coastal areas that we really wanted to get to. A lot of national parks, Bruin Island, Freycinet National Park, but we just couldn't do it. As you can see, we go from top to the far west coast, down to the southern coast, and then across the east. So we've literally got all around the points of Tasmania in this trip. It's a lot of driving. It works out to be about 20 hours of driving in Tasmania. On average, what's that, a couple of hours a day across the entire trip, which isn't too bad. And we're treating this as not so much a vacation, but as a road trip. We want to see and do as much as we can. We've been told that you really need 4 to 8 weeks to see Tasmania properly. And that's pretty good advice based on everything we've seen on other travel sites and travel blogs, etc. This trip is by cabin and car. We don't yet have our caravan. It's a trip where we wanted to do a bit of a road trip to see as much as we can, and we're really looking forward to it. If there's anything we've missed that is glaringly obvious, please let us know, because we're really open to it, but we're really starting to lock all this stuff down, and we're really super excited about getting there and getting to discover Tasmania.